Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a professional resume using AI by going to resumeboostai.com, which is an AI tool that helps you create professional resumes, cover letters, and it helps you prepare for your job interviews. It gives you all the tools that you need to start and landing more jobs. Okay, so let's go to resumeboostai.com. You want to sign in. I already signed in, so I can just go and create a resume. We'll explore some of this page in a different video where it says create resume. Here we can upload our resume if we already have one, or we can just continue where we left off if we already started working on it. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be transcribing or moving all this information. So I have this resume which was created in Word, and you can see that it's a little bit messy, and it has a template that it might be or might not be optimized for ATS systems. So we're gonna be moving all of this information to a new resume with an ATS optimized template by using Resume Boost AI. So let's just go where it says continue where I left off, or it will say start from scratch if you didn't create one yet. Okay, so let's just click where it says continue where I left off, and I'm gonna click on continue where I left off. But if you haven't started a resume, this would say start one from scratch. So we're gonna click there. And then we have like a canvas here. Let me move this. Yes, so we just have like an empty resume with all of these fields already added for you. And we can start creating on the left, okay? So let me maybe position this in a way that we can see both. I'm gonna be moving this like that. Alright, so I have positioned the windows so that we can start creating our new resume. Alright, so we have the name, so we'll just start creating the resume. So here I'm just gonna say software engineer with 5 years of experience creating professional websites. Right, and that's gonna be the bio. So let's say that you want to improve that bio, then you can actually do it using AI. So you can just click where it says improve short bio using AI, and you'll see that it just added some words. It made it a little bit more elegant, and you can also record the bio using AI. So just delete this and then I'll start recording. You want to say allow software engineer with 5 years of experience. Software engineer with 5 years of experience. So let's do it again. So let's do it again. Software engineer with 5 years of experience building web applications. And as you can see, we have what we just said. Okay, so let me improve this using AI once again. And now we have a more elegant way of saying that, okay? So this is a way that you can use this to create your short bio, whether it's for LinkedIn or for like your resume. And you can use AI just to make it fast. All right, so here I'll just put like a random email at gmail.com. Once again here, same thing. I'll just make up one here. And here you can do the same thing. So you can just put your LinkedIn. So I'm just gonna make one up as well. .com. So here you don't want to be too specific, so I'll just be a little bit general. Just put Newark, New Jersey. And you can see that we have the 4 different fields here. You can hover over them and you can click to email this. So this will open like your email. You can click here as well, and then you can click on the LinkedIn. It will take you to a page that's not found in this case just because I made it up. But users or like the recruiters can actually click on these links. So these are active links. Okay. So the first section, it's done. We have our information, we have our introduction, and then we have our contact information as well, which is super important for recruiters to reach out to you. So now let's focus on the work experience. So let's tackle this. So we'll just be copying all of this. You can also move the sections. So you can see that on the resume on the left, we have education first. So we can just maybe move this down and then we'll have education the same as the one on the left. But for now, we're just going to keep it the way it is. The default one, which is already optimized. So we'll just work on the we'll just tackle the work experience now. So for the company, we can just copy paste this company, and then the job title is full stack software engineer. Then we have the date, so we'll just say from this date to the present. And maybe I'm not a fan of this way of actually putting the date, so I'm just gonna say September 2023 to the present, which is a little bit more clearer. And then for the bullet points, I can just copy paste this one here. Delete this. There's also some formatting there. Okay, so now you can see that we have our first work experience, which is the latest one. We are a full stack software engineer there. The date is from September 2023 to the present, and you can add more jobs, or you can keep working on the bullet points, maybe add another bullet point. You can say another bullet point, right? So let's just focus on this one. We just have one on the left on this resume, so we're just gonna keep that one for now, and we're gonna give it a try and also improve it using AI. So we'll click here and improve it using AI. And as you can see, it's a little bit better. It broke it down into 3 different bullet points, and it just made it a little bit better, right? I don't want 3 different bullet points, so I'm just gonna delete these 2, and I'll just leave 1. But you can see that you can improve it using AI, and you can also record your bullet point if you wanted to use that option. That's also available. All right, so let's add another job, and let's keep going down the list here. So we have this company now, and here we were a developer 1. And the date, once again, I can just type this, May 2013 to September 2013. Right, and then for the bullet points, I'm just gonna copy paste this to save time. So this also got copied, so we'll just delete that because we already have one. And now we can also do the same thing, so we can improve it using AI. So let's just give it a try. And as you can see, this is going to improve all of the bullet points, which saves a lot of time so that you don't have to be selecting each bullet point to be improved by AI. Okay, so we're moving right along here. So we have our second job here. So now we'll add a third one. Let's go where it says core states group in this case. And then once again, we'll just copy this. Right. So now we have our third one. And we have a bunch here. So not sure if it will fit. Maybe we'll have to remove some of the bullet points, but let's keep going. Maybe we'll add one more and then we can work on this. Alright, so usually resumes tend to be like 1 page long. If it's more than 1 page long, it's not recommended. There are people who actually have a resume that's longer than 1 page, but it's usually not recommended just because multiple pages, it takes longer for recruiters to look at them. It doesn't actually simplify what you did in the jobs. Maybe you have a ton of bullet points, which is not ideal either. You just want to be concise and to the point. So yeah, so that really depends on you, but for me, I always try to keep it 1 page long for my resume. Alright, so now we'll just copy this one, which will be the last one for us here. We were a junior controls engineer there, and then we did it from March 2022 to May 2022. We had like a short stay there. Okay, and then we'll just copy this, paste, and then improve bullet points once again, just to make them a little bit more elegant and a little bit more a little bit better. Okay, so now we have that. So we are done with this section. You can also hide sections if you wanted to. So let's say that you want to hide that section, you won't see it in your resume. It's usually not a good idea to hide a work experience section, but you can also do it if you wanted to. Okay, so now we can go to the education. So we have education here on the left, and what we're gonna be doing is just copy and pasting what we did, or where we went. The school was New Jersey Institute of Technology. Our degree was Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. And then our GPA was 3.93 out of 4. Okay, and then here we can put any additional information that you wanted to put. So like maybe I was a member of the robotics team or something like that. Robotics team. And this is only if you wanted to. I'm not gonna add anything. This is optional. You can change this to be bullet points or not bullet points. You can also add another school if you went to a community college as well, or you want to put like your high school. Usually it's not recommended to put a high school, but if you wanted to, you could do it. Okay, so now we can see that our resume, it's starting to take form here. It's starting to look good. So we're just missing the projects and the skills, okay? Alright, so here you can see that it says project, but you can actually change the titles as well. So it could be like lowercase, uppercase. I like to keep it uppercase, and I'm just gonna put projects because I'm gonna add 2 projects that I have. Alright, so it was getting cut off, so I just moved this to the left, and I'm just gonna add the projects here. So Resume Boost AI, which is the name of this website, is one of the projects, and the date is March 2023. The description you can put here like what it is, right? So I'll just put AI tool to create professional resumes using AI. It's already AI, so AI tool to create professional resumes and cover letters, I think would be better. Then I can add another project, and you can see it's starting to cut off, so I'm gonna have to delete some of the bullet points. So maybe I'll delete this one. I'll just leave one there, and then maybe there is another one that I can get rid of. This one, maybe it's not that important. Alright, and let's see. That gives me more space here, okay? I'm just gonna do that, and then for the projects I'm gonna add another one, which is, so the goal is to try to keep it one page. Okay, so here we'll just say alt text generator AI. We'll say that we created this in September 2023, and then the description, plugin to create, WordPress plugin to create. It's a WordPress, so say WordPress plugin to create alt text for images. You can be more descriptive if you wanted to. Okay, so we have added 2 projects. We're still getting cut off here, so let me just remove one bullet point, this one, and let me just remove another bullet point. I'll just leave 3 different work experiences that I've had. I think that's enough, at least for me. And maybe I can add like another one here or another one up here. So we'll just say worked with JSON data, and then we'll just improve this, and then also experience in working and managing in JSON format. Okay, that's a little bit better, and now we have the skills. And now let's go to the skills section. So for the skills section, this is you can start listing the skills. So you can say Python, you can say JavaScript, and you can keep going, right? But that's gonna take a long time, so we're just gonna paste the job description and then use AI to actually extract the skills for that job description, which is gonna match the job description, and that's gonna increase our chances of actually beating the ATS systems, or at least getting picked up by the recruiter because we have the right keywords. So this is a feature that I actually really like a lot, because you can match your resume to each job description, and you'll be beating the ATS systems, and you can get to the front door quicker. So we'll go to LinkedIn, and I'm just gonna copy paste this whole description. And you can see that some of the keywords that we want to include in our resume are C#, Xamarin Forms, .NET, and all of these, right? So we paste it here, and then we don't do anything here where it says skills list. we'll just click where it says match job description skills using AI. So once you click on that one, you can see that it extracted what we wanted. So it says C#, Xamarin Forms, .NET, XAML, and all of this, SQLite, Azure DevOps, and all of them. So this saves a ton of time, because then you don't have to be looking at the job descriptions and looking for the keywords and then copy and pasting. You can just copy paste the job description, and then that would extract the skills from that job description. So let's try a different one. So see, this one has a lot of them. So let me see how it's gonna do with this one. This is basically just keywords. See, it's a lot of keywords. All right, so let me just delete this, and then I'll paste the new job description here. Click on extract them, and you can see that it extracted all of them. It was like a long list, and you can see that we have the long list here. And you can also remove some of these, or you can add the ones that you wanted to. And maybe you also have like Python or something, you want to add Python, right? Maybe you want to, problem solving, communication, all of this, you can just get rid of those. And it really depends, it's up to you what you want to include. But you can match your job descriptions by just matching the skills, and that will get you a step closer to the job that you want. Okay, so that's a pretty neat feature. And now we have like a custom section that you can also add. So this is hidden by default, but you can add, and then you can just say like maybe a words or something like that, right? Something like that. Or you can add whatever you wanted to. So I'm just gonna hide this and keep it that way. And this is a pretty strong resume. I'm just gonna keep it at this length, one page. And now let's visit this section, which is the styling section. Alright, so here we have the styling section. After you're done with your resume, you can style it and make it look better if you wanted to. I usually don't recommend using any colors that are too outlandish. I like to keep it black and white. It's a little bit better. You can also use gray. You can change the font if you wanted to, make it bigger or smaller. It really depends, and it's up to you. So you can use the red here, which is it's a little bit it's not too outlandish, it's conservative. You can use this one here, which is gray, maybe a stronger gray here. Let's go with that gray, maybe. Yeah. And here you can change the font. I like that one a lot. You can use this one. This one is also a little bit it's pretty professional. This is also a cool font. We have Open Sans, Railway. We have all of these. You can really choose any of them. And you can also change the font size. So medium, small, you can make it smaller, and you can fit more content if you want it there. Medium, large. I'll just go with the large, which is the default one. You can also customize this if you wanted to. Maybe put 14, it's a little bit bigger, or 13. I'll just put 12. I like that one. Okay, and now let's keep going. So we have some custom styling here. So here you can actually add like a top bar here. In this case it's black, red. Really depends what you want to do. I'm just gonna add the same as the color that I chose. You see it looks pretty professional. And then the margin top, you can actually also change the margin top if you have this border. If you don't want any border, you can just leave it like that. See, you can also adjust the margin, and you can actually type here. So but what I'm gonna be doing is I want to have like a top border. I want the top bar to be 90%, and I want to center it and also center the name. So I want it to look like that. See, it looks a little bit better. Maybe let's remove the top bar to see how it looks. So it looks good. I like that one. So if I wanted to make a resume, I will make it look like this. I think it looks pretty neat. You don't have any crazy graphics, or you don't have like a picture or like 2 columns that's gonna screw up the format or anything like that. So this one looks pretty strong. I really like it. So I'm gonna go with this one. And as I said, you can change the colors if you wanted to. If you want to use blue, you can just go with the blue like that. Okay, so let me just put it back to what it was. So that's pretty much it. So that's an overview tutorial of how to use all the features here in the resume builder by ResumeBoostAI.com. Once you're done, you can click on download resume and it's gonna download it in a PDF format. It already has your name. Alright, and then you can just click on the resume and you'll see it in PDF format, which is ideal for applying. And once again, if you hover over these links, these are clickable, except by the location one, which it shouldn't be clickable. And yeah, you have a resume here. It's a pretty strong, neat resume. You can apply with this one, beat all the ATS systems. It has all the keywords, the right keywords for the job that I just showed you. So you can do this for all the resumes. Alright, so that's all for this video. So I just wanted to give you an in-depth tutorial overview of the entire functionality and features of ResumeBoostAI.com. So you can create a professional resume using AI and you can actually land a great job today. So visit ResumeBoostAI.com and give it a try. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.